Hey everybody, thank you for joining us for another update. We're excited to bring you some updates from Korea and Japan, where Lauren was just visiting, and to encourage you this week and this month for what God has for you. We're excited. We know there's a lot of crazy things happening in the world today, especially what's going on in the Middle East right now, but we keep our eyes focused on Jesus, right? That's our goal. Of course, we're praying for peace, we're praying for resolution of what's happening in the world, but we're also keeping our eyes focused on Jesus, and we're praying from a perspective of victory, right? We're not praying for victory, we're praying from victory, because Jesus already won the victory. He is Christ victorious. He is the hope of glory in us, and so we have hope, and we have peace, and we have joy, and we walk from that perspective. And so I want to encourage you today, with everything happening, walk from that perspective. Live from your true identity of who Christ says you are, and release what God has for you, because we all have a mission somewhere in the world, whether it's in our own cities or our backyards or halfway across the world if God sends us there. And so focus on what He has for you, focus on who you are, and everything's going to be great. And I want to pitch it to Lauren to give an update for what they were doing in Japan and Korea.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your prayers, your financial support, your emails, your encouragement. Wow. Mom and I had an incredible 2 weeks. And when I say that we hit the ground running when we landed in Tokyo, we literally hit the ground running.
Wow.
We had some friends pick us up from the airport in Haneda, and that's when ministry started, right when we met with our friends. And we were able to minister to them on the drive back to our hotel, and they just wanted to spend time with us. And so it was really, the trip was all about restoring relationships, restoring people to Jesus, bringing hope, encouragement, and reminding people that they're loved. I think one of the things that we take for granted the most as believers is the statement, Jesus loves me.
Wow.
And there's so many people that are living a life, a Christian life, that don't realize that Jesus loves them. We had an incredible opportunity to be in Tokyo. We ministered in several churches and meetings. We went down to Hamamatsu. And I want to tell you, Japan is hungry for Jesus. You know, it's one of the most difficult missionary places in the world is Japan. It's something like less than 1% of the nation is Christian. But I want to tell you that people are hungry and they're learning and yearning for something to hope in. Everyone that we met with, God gave us a special message for each of them.
Come on.
And it was just this resonating theme, yield to me, 100%, give me everything. And it's just a reminder that we can do nothing without Him. And we were able to pray over these beautiful women in Hamamatsu with the Women's Aglow. And we saw God do some remarkable things. I don't want to get into every story now, because we're going to have a Zoom meeting. We're going to share testimonies and have specific prayer for Asia to know Jesus. We believe that Japan is on the brink of revival.
Yes.
When we flew into Japan, you know, I grew up there, so my heart is for Japan, but I could feel the hurt, the oppression, the loneliness that is there. And there's almost like this aching for something more as soon as you go in there. So when we landed, it was like our spirits were already active. And so it kind of, we were ministering even when we were sleeping, we were ministering.
Yeah.
So it was almost all ministry time. And so then, but when we went to Korea, it was such a shift in atmosphere, because Korea is a Christian nation.
Right.
And there's so much prayer bathed in that nation that you could feel almost like you could breathe again.
Wow.
But what was wonderful about Korea was that we had a chance to meet with our North Korean pastors, and we just want to share more about that in our testimony time. So check out your emails for that.
Yes.
Be prepared for that. I just want to encourage you, keep praying for Asia, keep praying for Japan, pray for the missionaries on the ground there and also in Korea. God is doing amazing things there, and I can't wait to share it all with you.
We love it. We love what opportunities God gives to us and what opportunities He has for you. And we love that He's doing something everywhere. We love revival. We're praying for awakening. We're praying for revival. We're praying for people to be awakened to the truth, no matter where they are, that they would be awakened to the truth and that they would step into the role God has for them. Most importantly, that they would step into a place of receiving salvation for their lives, and that they would be able to enjoy that reward that God has for them in eternity, and also that they would be able to carry out their mission. So we just declare over you that you're going to fulfill your mission and your purpose and your destiny, and everything God has for you will be fulfilled in your lifetime. So we bless you, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon.